Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. My name is Tracy and this is Travel Crochet. So you will see some footage in a moment. Today was market day. Yes, the last week I had actually been so unwell with the flu. I didn't think I was actually going to make it to this market, but lots of rest, lots of fluids. We got there. It was well enough to go. Yay. So this market was, we're in Hervey Bay. It's at the Nickenbar Markets, it's called, which is actually at a animal refuge. So it raises money for them to, the fees that we pay to be a stall holder, and they charge entry fee, I think, for people to come into the market. I think, don't quote me on that, I didn't actually confirm that one. Raises money so they can pay for vet bills, any food that the animals eat while they're in their care until the animals are suitable for adoption, and all sorts of bedding and different things that those sort of facilities need. So it raises money for a very good cause. Now, normally, from what we were told, speaking to other stall holders there today that are locals that go there regularly, this market is normally massive. Okay, however, probably because we're in the area, there is currently a cyclone. I think it's around about 200 kilometres out at sea at the moment. It's not going to hit land here. We're fine, but of course cyclone causes wind, rain and that sort of thing. So the forecast for today was lots of wind and rain. So yesterday they put up a Facebook post to say we're still having the market. We have over 150 people still booked in, stall holders. And we thought, cool, we're going to go. I thought, because we had to actually be there between 4:30 and 5 a.m. to start setting up, because the market starts at 6. And I thought, well, if you've got to get through 150 people through the gate and then find where your spot is and then set up and all that, I thought, well, fair enough. And so we got there and they said that a lot of people had pulled out overnight. When we got up, we looked out the window, it wasn't raining, the wind wasn't too bad, so we thought, no, we'll still give it a go. So you'll see some footage in a minute. Actually, I might just pop that in here now and then I'll come back to you. Good morning. We're red. That's from the brake lights of the car in front of us. It is 4:30 in the morning. Market day today. We're just getting some breakfast.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Just got our breakfast. It was way too early to make breakfast. Just got some McDonald's. So market day, the market actually starts at 6 a.m, but we have to be there between 4:30 and 5 to set up, because there's over 150 stall holders there today. So it'll be interesting. It was forecast to rain today. It is not at the moment. So let's hope it can hold out. We have brought the walls for the marquee to try and protect, and it's because we have a cyclone not far out. It's not going to hit land, but it's obviously causing wind. So we brought some walls with us today to put around the marquee to try and protect the plushies falling on the ground every 5 minutes. Yeah, so we're going to have our breakfast and see how it goes, and we'll show you progress during the day. Alright, I'm bright red, finally set up. No, certainly not 150 people set up. Stalls, a heap of people pulled out because of the cyclone that's nearby. Anyway, this is what we're looking like. I haven't put everything out today, trying to make it a little bit less crowded. so it's easier for people to see things, hopefully. Hey. Over this side. Little frog hiding in there. I don't know if people see him or not, but so I've got spares down there, spares in the back of the car, so, and yeah, I'll show you around. So this is actually at a animal refuge, so they raise money to obviously pay for vet bills and feeding the animals before they get adopted and rescued. So this is the rest of us here. And if I didn't mention, we're in Hervey Bay. I think I forgot to say that bit. I might have said that last video. Anyway, time to rest up. No, it's not a million degrees with humidity, but yeah, there's just a cyclone about 200 kilometres offshore that's bringing up the wind. There's meant to be rain, but thank God it's not raining just yet. Hopefully it doesn't until after this is finished. It goes from 6 to 12. We'll see how it goes. People may not come because they might think people aren't going to brave it out here, but we'll see.
It's not raining yet.
No, it's not raining yet. We'll see. I'll check in later. All right, it is 5 to 9. We have sold, I think, 9 items so far, so that's not bad for, what did we say, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. 2 leggy froggy key rings, Charmander, which I just finished 2 days ago, 2 axolotls, a dog, a ninja turtle, and a platypus. So there we go. So the rain has held off, which is good. The sun actually shone through before, but yeah, the old skies are but yeah, we're still going. I'll check in a bit later. Okay, so you can see what the setup was like. We actually put the walls on each side of the marquee to help prevent the wind from blowing everything over every 5 minutes, which it really did help. We still had to pick some things up occasionally, but not as often as we would have had to if if we didn't have the walls. Sorry, I just saw someone walking past and I thought they were coming here, but they're not. Anyway, so the market, like I said, started at 6, it went to 12, and we thought, well, as we said, last market we attended, typical market for us, the families come usually later, and the first lot of people that come for plants, fruit, vegetables, produce, that kind of thing. Have a quick look around, might grab, there's a cafe there that they have set up each market as well, so they probably sit down, have their morning tea and on their way. But it was a little bit like that, but the families did start coming out earlier, but that might have been because of the forecast. They were probably looked out the window when they woke up and thought, oh, let's go to the market. We see that it's still on, let's go, because there was another couple of markets over the yesterday that were cancelled, and so if they're market goers, they probably wanted to come. So we actually had our first sale at 19 past 7, which was amazing, and it was to a young girl, and she actually purchased 2 leggy frog key rings. And they're the key rings that I made in an episode a while back when we travelled, did a trip, and I was trying to crochet in the car, and that's all I made for the day. So she purchased both of those key rings. And then the next sale actually wasn't till nearly an hour later at 8:16. And that was actually an item that I haven't actually shown you yet, because I made it last week and I was going to do a video to show what I'd made before the market, but then I got so unwell, and you can probably hear in my voice I'm still a bit croaky. I'm better, but the lingering cough, and that affects your voice for a while longer. But yeah, there was a few things that I'd made that I hadn't been able to show you, and one of these was a new pattern that I hadn't done before, and it sold, so I couldn't show you, but I've got a photo of it, so I'll be able to put it up beside me here. And that's Charmander, so one of the Pokemon. I hadn't made it before. It's actually a free pattern off Ribbler, but all the sales that I talk about today, I will put in the description. Like always, you can go and check out where to get the patterns from. So I won't go through every pattern designer for this video, but you know that they'll be in the description. So I sold Charmander. Then the next sale was about half an hour later, and actually sold 2 medium axolotls. Now normally I have a photo of everything, and I mean everything. For some reason I don't have a photo of those. So it is the axolotls that I know off the top of my head, that's Crochet Grove's pattern. So I sold my 2. That's the only that size that I had, in medium. So I'm looking at my list here that tells me on my computer what I sold, and the lights just flickered. And then the next item was another thing that I had made that I haven't shown you yet, which I'll be able to show you a picture. Was actually a small dog. It's a free pattern on Instagram by Rosalie Toys. I'd actually saw Robin from Notting Hook Crochet make a version of it, and mine ended up tiny because I used smaller yarn, but I sold that. So pretty much nearly everything that I had made in the last, the only days, I think it was 2 days, 3 days worth maybe, that I was actually well enough to crochet before I just hit the deck. Yeah. Then next I sold a Ninja Turtle. One of those, it was the blue one. I don't know the names of them. Then I sold one platypus. Then I had these 2 guys that were looking around in their stall, and they're interested in quite a few things, and then I showed them the turtle with the big butt, you take the shell off, and they just thought that was hilarious, and they bought that straight away. But I still haven't learned, I don't have enough space to put those sort of things out. I made more so I could do it, but the extra space I had my little chicken eggs open, and then one out of the eggs, so you can see that it gets out of that, and I just ran out of space to do that kind of thing, to show. So occasionally if I see they're kind of looking in that direction, I might say, oh, do you want to see something cool or funny or whatever, and show them, and so I sold that to them. And was it the same guys? I think it was the same guys. They bought my redback spider, which is obviously an Australian spider, but it's just a pattern that I made black with the red patch on the back. I just made the circle myself, and I added that, and I'd had that spider for a long time, so I was glad to see that one go. And then I sold the large frog. That was, what's his name? Toby? Look at my list here. Frog. Poppy. I know where I was getting the other names from. Poppy the frog. No, I did show you that in the previous video, so you have seen that one, but obviously pictures are coming here somewhere. So I sold that one, and it had actually sort of gone in behind a crate somewhere, and then managed to see it, and bought that one. What did I sell next? I sold a medium cow, then a heart keyring, that is in the pack that goes with the axolotls from Crochet Grove, I know that. Then a small kitten, 2 mini sea turtles was next, So it starts picking up now, so we're sort of sales were 9:20, 9:20, 9:59, 9:59, 10:02, 10:03, 10:03, 10:39, 10:39, 10:39, 10:39. It's just going a bit crazy for a bit, which was good. Then I sold Stitch, so pretty much guaranteed if I've got a stitch and I put him out, because I actually forgot. I was sitting there and going, because I had a whole heap of things I didn't have out because I just can't fit them all out. And I'm thinking, there's something that I always have out that I don't have out. And then I go, oh, no, Stitch. And I literally put him out, and I think 5 minutes later I sold him. So Stitch is definitely a really, really good seller. Then I sold a small sea turtle, and I sold my large Triceratops, the watermelon one that I made. I sold it. But it was funny, there was this lovely lady and her, I believe, mother. They were looking, they said that, I think it was her son had just purchased a new house, and they've got a little girl who's around 2, and they've got another baby on the way that's a boy, and they were buying things to decorate the new nursery and new bedrooms. And honestly, I think half of my sales today went to them. They nearly sold me out of every single large item that I had, because they purchased the large Triceratops, my Anchor the octopus, they purchased that, but I've never made the really, really large one, so it was the smaller Anchor the octopus, they purchased that. A extra large sea turtle, a large sea turtle, a small sea turtle, my Pegasus by Crochet Grove. Then they purchased three of my 4 chicken eggs, and those ones I'd made during the week. You had seen me make them before, but all of them that I made was the Stardew Valley colours, the purple with the, no, what is that, blue with the purple, whatever colour it goes. Nobody has known it's Stardew, related to Stardew Valley. They just love the colour. They just love the colour, and I had 4, sold 4. So definitely got to make a heap of them. And I still had my larger chicken eggs left over from last time, but they're the white ones and they're not selling. So I will not make white ones again. But if they're yellow or the purple, blue chickens, sell like crazy. Then what else did they buy? Oh yeah, they bought a clownfish as well. Yeah, they bought a whole heap of, I can't even remember how many items they bought in the end, but it was something like $170 worth that they bought, because they bought one lot, and then the mum was looking at my extra large sea turtle, and that's the Crochet by Jenna pattern that I do, and she wanted it. And then she gone off and she goes, oh, you're coming to the next market? And I said, yeah, we will be coming to the next market. And she goes, oh, okay, all right. And then she goes off. 10 minutes later, she was back. She couldn't help herself. She bought it, and then she bought the other sea turtles to go with it. So that was funny. So that was a whole heap of ones. Then I sold medium rabbit that I had in the Easter design video. It was the pink rabbit with the sort of the flat feet. That one sold. That's the only rabbit I've sold so far. And that's it. So, best sellers of the day. So, I sold a total of 32 items. Best sellers of the day, and again, always, number 1, sea turtle. I just bunched them all into different sizes, extra large 1 extra large, 3 small, 1 large, 2 mini, so 7 sea turtles altogether. Next in line was the chicken egg, the small chicken eggs. Had 4, sold 4. Would have sold more if I had more. Then 2 axolotls and the 2 kittens, 1 medium, 1 small. So that was the top sellers of the day. And then the rest of them were just the one-offs. So in the end, we sold $344 worth, which they said this was a very slow market. So if this is a slow market and next one, if we've got good weather, is going to be a better one, I'm looking forward to that. But now I've got a whole heap of things to make, large things, if I can. So out of that, $87 was cash, $257 on card. So it was more on card this time than we normally get. The stall fee there is only $20, so that's a bargain. Our square fees were $7.88. So taking out the fees, we're left with $316.12. So not bad for a day that, ended. I was literally about to, I had to go to the bathroom, and then I came back and I was thinking, all right, I'm actually going to show the end of the day what it looks like. And I get back and my poor old Chris is hanging onto the marquee. Toys and plushies are gone everywhere. There was just huge gushes of wind and it gotten really bad and everyone was starting to pack up. And then it was slowly starting to rain, and so that was the end of that. There was no giving you the end look, unfortunately. So yeah, we had to pack up. Luckily the rain only lasted for maybe 2-3 minutes, so it wasn't bad because I didn't want to be rained on again after being sick all week, but it's been okay. So hopefully the next market, which will be they're held the 1st, 3rd and 5th Sunday of every month, if there is a 5th Sunday. So it'll give me a fortnight to make some things. I don't know how many large things I can make because I'm not sure if I've got enough colours in, 2 skeins of one colour to make things, but I'll have to look through and see. And I must say that I don't have it here. It ended up being packed away, but I'll put a photo up. I actually did a pattern test during the week before I was too unwell for Robin from Notting Hook Crochet, and it is a gorgeous little mouse holding a cookie, and it was a really, really, really well written pattern. You made the ears separately, the head separately, sewed the ears onto the head. You made the arms separately, and then you start with 1 foot, 2nd foot, and make the body, crochet in the arms, and then you make part of that is making overalls, and he is so cute. And then you make the little cookie separate, and added a little surface crochet tail at the end, and he is just gorgeous. So I know that I posted on Instagram that make, and somebody had said that I'd better get better because they want a mouse. So it didn't sell today. So if you're still interested, let me know. So yeah, but I don't know why, but every time I have made a mouse, even if it's the most gorgeous mouse ever, it takes me forever to sell them. I don't know why. But I'm sure this one will sell faster because it is probably the best, cutest looking mouse I've actually made. So I think I'll do well. Anyway, I think my voice is going to get a little bit more croaky if I keep going now. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this all made sense. The brain's still a little bit scrambled from not being well. And next week let's hope I can actually show you what I make during the week with progress. I've got a whole heap of yarn beside me, all ready to go to start making things and see how far I go next week. All right, thanks guys. See you then. Bye.